Today I'm going to be showing you how I use the Longchamp Le Pliage medium tote as my work bag. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Amy and welcome to Sweet Pixie Dreams, my cozy corner for style, beauty and life's little luxuries. From handbags to hair care, I'm so glad you're here. So grab a cuppa and make yourself at home. So this is the tote bag that I'm using at the moment, and as you can see, it is an absolute chaos in here. So it just has that one big compartment in the middle and it is really hard to find things in here. So I'm going to take it all out, clear it out, and then we're going to reorganize it inside the Longchamp Le Pliage medium tote bag. Now, I am going to be using an organizer for this bag just because I think it's going to help me organize everything inside and to find things that little bit easier. So I really like this organizer. I have spoke about it before on my channel. This does fit in the Longchamp Le Pliage large tote bag as well, but it doesn't fit in that bag corner to corner. Whereas with the medium size, it does fit corner to corner. And I really like it because it has multiple pockets in here. And it has a zip pocket in the middle, and this is removable. So you can actually take this out. So if you do prefer an organizer with a larger pocket in the middle, then that works well too. I like it with multiple pockets, so I'm actually going to pop that back in there and show you how I organize it with the insert in. Now, it also does have a key holder in here as well, so I do like to put my car key on there as well. I really like this organizer. I will link it in the description box below if you are interested. Now, I am a hairdresser by trade, so I don't need to carry a laptop or a planner or anything like that with me. So the medium sized tote bag was actually perfect size for me. If you do need to carry a laptop or a planner or a lot more things like that with you, then I would recommend going for the larger size because it just gives you that little bit of extra room. Now, I find with this bag, a laptop doesn't fit in here very well. You can fit it in, but it does misshape the bag. And when you've got the organizer, it really doesn't fit in there well at all. So I actually don't need the larger size for my work purposes. Now, I did also get the pomegranate color, and I decided to get this color because it is a little bit darker. And working around color and bleach and things like that, if anything stains on the bag, it shouldn't hopefully be that obvious. Now, I've never got bleach on here, so with all things that bleach touches, it does tend to remove the color, but it does normally go that sort of like reddy orangey color. So I'm hoping if it does actually get on here, it won't be too obvious. So that was another reason I chose this color, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. So inside you do only just get the one pocket, which is why I wanted to use the organizer. So let me just show you in there. So you just get that one large pocket and then one pocket on the back there. So it's quite a decent sized pocket, but I'll show you in a second what I like to keep in there. But otherwise it's just that one pocket, which is why I like to use an organizer. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pop this inside the bag, and then I'm going to show you what I actually use in here. So it is just going to be my essentials in there. I do drive to work as well, so I can keep things in my car, but this is what I actually take into work with me. The first thing I like to keep in my bag is my pouch. So I'll show you what I actually have in here. So I just have some Nurofen because sometimes working in hairdressing with the chemicals and looking down and things like that, I do get quite a lot of headaches. So I do like to keep some painkillers on me just in case I need to use them through the day. I then have a lip gloss because, you know, you sometimes have the dry lips in there. So I always carry my lip gloss with me. I also like to carry some band-aids with me. So again, working with hair, you can cut yourself sometimes when you're cutting hair with your scissors. So I always like to have some of those on hand. I have a comb in there, some mints. I always carry mints around with me wherever I go. And these are just the Listerine strips. I then have a nail file. So I hate it when you chip your nail or anything like that, especially working with in water, your nails can get quite soft. So I always like to keep a nail file with me just in case they chip. There's nothing worse than having a chipped nail. I hate it. And then I also just have some cards in here. So they just kind of slot down the back there, and I just keep those in there in case I need them. So that's everything inside the pouch there. I then have some hand cream as well. With working in water, your hands can get quite dry. So I always like to have some hand cream on hand just to apply throughout the day to keep my hands moisturized. Now, these are some little pouches from Tiny Big Bags, I think is the company. And these are really handy just to keep in your bag. And they're like little coin purses. So they just unclip here. And I like to keep my gate key in here. It just makes it a bit easier for me to find in the bag because it's a little bit bigger. And then they do have a larger size as well. And in here, it's just, I kind of use it as a coin purse. So I just have some cash in here and some coins. And you could fit other things in here. There is plenty of room. So I think these are really, really handy to put in your bag. And they do come in a variety of different colours as well. But I think these are really, really cute as bag accessories. I also have some tweezers and scissors. So this has different types of tweezers in here and then a little pair of nail scissors at the back. So sometimes you can get little hairs stuck in your skin. So if you're cutting someone's hair that is quite coarse, it can sometimes get embedded inside the skin. So you do actually need some tweezers to get it out. So it is always handy to have these on hand and then just some little nail scissors just in case I need some there. And this is a really cool little pouch. So this actually came with the tweezers, but it's super handy just to slip into your bag because it's super slim as well. I then have a fan. So it can get very, very hot in the back room. So as I'm mixing up colour or things like that, I do like to have a fan with me. And this is a really good one. It's got like little teddy bear ears on a little teddy bear face. And they do come in different colours as well. It's just off Amazon. But it is multifunctional. So it does operate as a fan. And then you do have a USB charger and a USB-C port here, and you can use that to charge your phone or anything like that. Is actually a charger as well. And then it is also a torch, so you do have a little light on the end. So I think this is actually really handy, and again it's quite slim, so you can just slot it into your bag and it doesn't take up too much room. I then carry some deodorant with me. I just always like to have this on hand just in case I need to top up through the day. I think that's very essential. I then have some hand sanitizer. I just like to use this throughout the day to keep my hands clean. I am in contact with a lot of different people throughout the day. So just making sure I'm not kind of transferring any germs or anything like that, because obviously working with a lot of people, you are at a high risk of catching viruses or illnesses or anything like that. So just keeping your hands sterilized, I think works really well. So I just like to keep this one in my bag. And again, this is just from Amazon. I know there is a popular brand of this hand sanitizer, but you can't actually get that here in Australia. So this is one, it's called Power Mist, and again I just got it off Amazon. I'm not sure if it comes in different scents, but this one smells quite nice. It's not too strong. And it works really well. Then also have some body mist. So sometimes I'll carry perfume, sometimes I'll just carry a body spray. This one's really nice. This is the Sol de Janeiro one, and I actually got this in a Mecca beauty loot box, so it was actually a free one, but it smells beautiful. You can get these in different scents as well, so I may actually pick some of those up because they're really handy just to keep in your bag. They're not too big, but they are good size. Like, they should last you a long time. And yeah, I like to have that in my bag just to sort of freshen up through the day. I then keep a sanitary pad with me just in case I need that through the day. And this is a really cool little case, and it's just like a metal tin, and then you can pop in your sanitary towel in there and then close it up. So it's very discreet. Now, I actually got this, I think it was free with one of the sanitary towel packs that I bought. If I can find one on Amazon or anything like that, I will link it in the description box below. But I find these really handy because it's not obvious. So you can pop it in your bag and no one really knows what's in there. So yeah, I think they're really, really nice. I then have my card holder and my key pouch. I think these are really handy. The card holder is super slim, so you can just sort of slip that down into your bag. It doesn't take much room up at all. And then the key holder here. So this is the 4 key holder from Louis Vuitton. And it's super handy. So I have my house keys on here and my work keys. And again, it's not too bulky and that just slips into the bag. Perfect. I also carry a mirror with me. So this is the Louis Vuitton mirror. Now, I was after something from the Murakami line. I think I'm saying that right. The Murakami line from Louis Vuitton for a long time. And I just wanted like a little accessory or something like this. And then I did manage to find this one and I absolutely love it. It's in great condition. I did buy it pre-loved, but it's so cute. And then that just slides out and you have sort of a little mirror in there and then it slips back in. Now, I do keep it in the little pouch here just so it doesn't get damaged because yeah, I don't want to damage it. They are quite hard to get hold of from this line. So I just keep that in there. And again, it's super slimline. It does not take up much room at all. So I absolutely love this. I then just have my car key and that attaches on the key holder on the Organiser. So that's really easy for me just to find and get to my car. Then I have my phone case, and this actually fits inside the pocket in the bag. So the pocket I showed you earlier at the back, this actually just fit in there. And I have quite a large phone as well. So I have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, so it is quite a large phone, and that fits into that pocket. So it should fit in the iPhone Pro Maxes as well, because I think they are similar in size. I then have my water bottle. So this is the Stanley water bottle. So this is a recent purchase of mine. I'm absolutely loving it. So sometimes I'll pop that in my bag, or I will just actually use the handle and I'll just carry it, because it's super handy just to grab out of the cup holder in my car and just go into work. So really, really loving this. This is super handy. And then the straw just pops out. If you haven't tried Stanley, I would highly recommend it, because sometimes when you get these cups with the straw holders, it's really hard to get the water out of it. But this one, you actually get quite a good flow of water as you're drinking it, which I think is awesome. And again, I love the handle. You can just grab and go with that. And the color is lilac, I think is this one. And yeah, really, really happy with this. Now, I don't need to carry a planner around with me, but a planner will actually fit into that bag. So this is the Louis Vuitton Paul MM notebook cover, and I've actually converted it over into a planner. So inside, I've just converted that over, and this is similar size to the Louis Vuitton Agenda MM, I'm pretty sure. I don't think the sizing is exact, but it is very similar. I do have a totally different video on this, on how I converted this over. So I will link that in the description box if you are interested. But like I say, I don't carry this around with me. I don't need to, but it does actually fit inside the organizer. And sometimes I do keep my scissors with me, so I will take them home and then into work the next day. Please excuse the state of this case. Like, it has got a lot of color on here and it has sort of discolored this fabric, but it is a really good case and it has all my scissors in there. And this actually just fits on top of the bag. And again, it's quite slim, so it just fits perfectly on top of that organizer there. So that's everything that I keep in my work bag. I have also added on this little bag charm from Maison de Sabre, and it is really cute. It's like a little coin purse. So you can open it up and you can actually fit things inside there as well. So you could put AirPods in there, or your car key, house keys, anything like that into that little pouch. And I think that looks super cute on the front of the bag there. So this is a great size if you do just need to carry your essentials with you in there without needing to carry a laptop or a planner at the same time. If you do need to carry those things, then I would recommend going for the larger one. It just gives you that little bit of extra room to put your things into. So I hope you found this review helpful. Let me know if you have the Longchamp Le Pliage medium tote bag, and if you use it for work or just on daily errands, or if you prefer the large tote bag. Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, and hit that like button if you did find this review helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.